Enrico, Cultura Pop Italy. Hi, Jack.
Hey, how's it going, man? Good to
Uh,
see you.
Definitely well. I've seen the first three episodes of X-Men 97, and
Awesome.
as you can see,
Hey,
a
we're
child.
Brendan today. We're both
I'm a child
Brendan.
of the 90s, so I grew up with the old series, and I was quite enlightened to see what you have for us with these new adventures. And first thing, when you start working on X-Men 97, you focus more on the old fan of the old series, or you are thinking to talk to a different kind
Mhm.
of public, of target?
Yeah, so that's a great question. Thankfully, a lot of that stuff was figured out by Bodemeo, Marvel, and team well before I was invited along to play in the sandbox with X-Men. Um, that yeah, the thanks to Brad Winderbaum and all powers at Marvel, they decided to they were the ones that wanted to revive the X-Men show, not do a reboot, but a revival, a spiritual successor. So when you are doing that, when you are playing in a sandbox, that already kind of gives you, parameters of what to do and what not to do. So my job was to come in, work in tandem with the vision, as well as help define those parameters of the sandbox. What is too fancy? What feels too technologically advanced for that show, that era? What feels too dated? Where can we bring in a little bit of modernization, whereas as far as storytelling, choreography, cinematic language, but also just it all comes down to the writing too, how the characters talk to each other, the dialogue that they have, the way they carry weight, the way they talk to each other. That's a big part of it too, and also how we shoot, how we film it, looking at um, a lot of cinema and animation and TV of the era between 96 and 98. What was hot at the time, what was inspirational at the time, what was groundbreaking, what was considered a staple, what was cinematic, in animation, what was being pushed, what kind of anime was being done around the time, and just taking all of those into consideration to help push the medium, the show, but also while still making it feel like it's the show you love and remember.
Yeah, you talked about dialogues. There are some moments in which Scott and Logan are talking, and you feel exactly what it means to be an X-Men after the loss of Chuck Xavier. And in the whole series, the comics reference were some stories that are incredibly important for the X-Men canon.
Mhm.
Days of Future Past. In this time, in these first three episodes I have seen, I found Inferno, the trial of Magneto,
Mhm.
and uh, stories that are
100.
quite more grounded, more heavy on the car. So I think that X-Men 97 is how those children from the past grew up and
Mm.
faced the world we have today. They grew up as we, old fan of the original series,
Absolutely.
ever grown up.
Absolutely. And I'm really glad you brought that up because that was a mission statement that Bodemeo and team put in the Bible from day one, the story Bible. Like when I was brought in to interview and just have our chit chat, they showed me the Bible to show me what kind of show they were going to make. And that, yeah, that was there. It's like that, we have gone through, I mean, we've gone through pandemic, 9/11, so many, just from there, there's so many things in this timeline, right, that our generation just has experienced. So the age of innocence, holding on to it, is it lost? What is the greater purpose? Where is my tribe? All these questions that we all ask, right, as individuals, as people, as humans. Um, that was ingrained into X-Men, into the Bible, into the characters, into the story, into the writing, from day one. Because it's true, we have grown up. The lenses have shifted. We are so exposed to so much more in the world these days, a lot more. So the craving for nostalgia is very real, and so why not take advantage and lean into that for the people that want it, and also have something to say and talk about, because we've all been there. We all grew up in the same time. So
Yeah, yeah. Jack, thank you very much for your time, and thank you for having bring us back in this school that we
Oh,
we
thanks,
have
man.
our art in that school. Thank you very much.
Look, thank you. It's a team effort, and on behalf of the team, thank you so much. They're going to be thrilled to know that you guys loved it. So thank you.
Thank you.
You're driving me crazy.